Hello everyone, it's Linda. Welcome to Lenny Peace Place. I'm here today with an update to show you what I've been doing on my hashtag Stitch the Seasons, celebrating the fall for me. So I'm not sure exactly how far I got last time because it's been a while since I've been on with an update. So I hope everyone is well and that you're finding some time to do something crafty, whether it be stitching or journal making or whatever you do. I hope you're finding time to do it. So anyway, I believe that you saw this as I was figuring out how to piece it down. I'm not sure that I showed you this, the middle that I did. I beaded it and then I added some pistol stitches with some metallic thread. So, and then I did all this seed stitching all the way around here and down here and all down in here. So I got all that done. This flower and this side over here has not been done, and I also have to come up still with some type of a fall saying or poem or something to go over here. I'm going to put it right here. So today I thought I would try to work out what I'm going to do here, and I have pulled out all sorts of things, and actually I don't have a lot of colored laces, as you know if you have watched my channel for any length of time. I don't normally buy anything but white and cream laces, and so I pulled out everything that I could find that I had, and I'm hoping that in some of this stuff that I've got pulled out I can find something that I can use on this flower here. So I have some fibers and some lace that I have pulled out, and I was hoping that I could find a way to use some of this. I'm not sure how I can do it, if I can at all, but I'm hoping I can find something in here that I can use. I have this little piece of wine colored cheesecloth that I could maybe make petals with somehow. I'm not sure. It matches. I kind of wanted to put something over the top of this, but I really don't have anything other than something like this, and I'm thinking that that would work. It's an off-white color, but it also kind of blends in with the background, and it also lets some of the color come through on the flower. So this is a possibility. Just not sure yet. I'm going to keep this one over here to the side because I might use that. And then I have this that I could, it's more of a pink color, sort of goes with this, that I could come up with something that I could use it for. These two colors are these, pretty much, the dark one and the paler one there. So I could figure out a way to use these. I'm just not sure. I'm not that good at figuring out this stuff. I'm kind of new to it, so it's kind of just fly by the seat of my pants and see where it gets me. Then I have this, which is very pretty. I might use the center of this as my center for the flower. I don't think I can use any of the rest of it in any way unless I want to add some on top of some of this stuff, which I might do. It's just another, pull up my sleeves, just another idea. Then I found this, which I might could do something with. I might could add a branch or something on here and use a piece of this somewhere. Just not sure. I'm just kind of showing you my options, and then I'll let you know what I come up with on my next video, because it takes me a while and I'm very slow. I have found this and I've had it rummaging around for a little while, and I don't know. I thought I might could use it as a trim around the edge somewhere. And then I also have this one, which is the same thing, just a different color, but they are pretty much the colors that I'm using. So they really do match quite well. So I might find a use for those. And then I found this flower, which I was wondering if I could maybe put here and then add some of this, maybe ruffle up some of this to go behind it. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of make my own flower out of this place here. Just haven't quite figured it out yet. I'm going to take this project with me to my daughters when I go for Thanksgiving, and I'll figure it all out while I'm there. I love this, but I think it's too pink. I don't think it goes well enough, but I think it is just beautiful. I'd love to use that there just to add some color, but it's just, I think, too pink. Then I found this one, but I think it's a little too brown, so I'm not going to use that either. See what else I've got here. I've got some lace that kind of goes, but not well enough, so I'm going to get rid of that. Then I found these, which I think are too red, so I'm not going to use those either. I have some lace here that I've used here and here, so I may actually add some more of that at some point. Then I have this, which I think goes well enough that I could put a piece of this somewhere, but I'm not sure where. I'm going to keep these together because I might use these as a flower on here. I found some fibers that could come in handy. But I'm not sure how I would use them. But I think I'll keep those in my bag. These are not the right color, so they're not going to go. Let's see about this one. I think I could use a little of this one, so I'll keep this one. Boy, I tell you, I don't know. This last flower's really got me stumped. I don't want to thread paint it because I've already did that. I don't want to just layer it because I did that, but I may end up doing that again with some of this stuff. I just don't know. I'm going to keep those in here in my basket. This, I'm not sure. I think it's might be, well, no, it's not. It's hard to say it's not the right color, but it kind of is, so I'll hold on to that. It matches this. It doesn't so much match that one, but I don't think they all have to match. There's more than one colored flower, right? They just have to kind of go together. And I want to keep this in here because I might use that. But I do have to get rid of some things. Can't. If I have too many options, I cannot figure anything out. That would mute that down a little. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to come in a little because I don't know if you can even really get a good view. There, that's better. That would mute this flower, but do I want to do that? I could. And then, I don't know, I could add some. I still really love that, but I just don't think all this matches up good enough. But I might use that center when I figure this out. I think after I get all this, that's about the same. After I decide what my options are, I'm not going to use that. Change my mind. I'm still real partial to this because I really like the idea of really making this one sparkle. But then again, I don't think so. I'm going to pass on that one. This is too pink, so that won't be used. Now I've pulled out some laces that sort of match, but not exactly. But I might use a few little pieces of it here and there. Just not sure yet about the lace. So I'll hold it out. I'll keep it out in case. This one I think is might be too, well, I don't know. They match better with this flower than this one. But if I want to blend them all together, I could use some of them. So we'll see. I don't think I'm going to be using any of that one, and I don't think I'll be using any of this one. So I'm going to get rid of those. And I'll hang on to these two just in case I decide that I might want to use those. I found these flowers, but I don't think they're going to work out. And then I found these, and I think that's got too much red. So I'm not going to use those. Okay, so I've kind of made my selection. I still really love this, so I'm going to keep this out as an option for something. But I don't know. Okay, so I've got my little basket of stuff. Now I'm going to go back now and see if I can figure something out. I won't keep you long, but I'm really, really, really thinking about this. I'm thinking about this for the center, and then I'm just going to do a strip. I'm just experimenting because I don't know. But I'm just going to make a little strip of this. It's going to have to be a kind of a long, so I guess I'm going to have to go the whole length. I don't think it'll tear. Yeah, it will. kinda. Okay. So I'm going to have a strip of this, and where was that other one? Oh, here it is. This is small, so I'll have to piece these together. So I'm going to get some of this. That's not going to tear. Okay. I will cut it. I know I'm off camera, but I wanted to keep you down low so you could see what I was doing. And I'm just going to cut a few of these strips. May or may not end up using them. I think I have some more of this somewhere. I found this in my scraps. So, this was on the floor. Oh yeah, this was the one that had the, yeah, I might still use that one. Okay, let me see what I can do with this. So the first thing will be I need some pins. Where are my little tiny ones? Here they are. I keep working out of my little box here because I never think to bring my pin cushion in here. So I'm thinking if I kind of ruffle this up, maybe I should use a needle and thread and ruffle it. But then I gotta go, no, because then I have to make my petals, right? If this kind of goes here for a petal, and I put a pin in it, and I pinned it right to this fabric that I have this laying on. This is why I don't normally do stuff in front of the camera, because I never can get it to work out. And then I'll have to cut this off here, like so. Boy, I wish I had some lace that color. It would be so much better. And then a little piece of this. That's not going to, well, it's not going to show up very well, but this little piece will just kind of go over here like this. In a minute I'll get my fingers out of the way, and you can kind of see what I'm thinking. I don't know that it's going to work. I don't know that I'll like it when I get through, but for right now it's just an idea that might work and might not. And then my flower center will go with like this. And it'll look better because I'll use my needle and thread and gather it better than that. And then go to the next one after that. Let me do one more just to see if I can get a better idea of what it's going to look like. I think I'll do this one over here. So this one will be here. And then I'll need a little piece of this. to go like there. Maybe I can just go all the way around without actually pinning it. And then I can see what I don't know if I'm going to like that or not. I think these two match too closely together. Well, we'll see in a minute when I go around a little more. I'm really not doing a very good job. It's just to get an idea of what it looks like. I've got to figure out something, though, to lighten this up if I'm going to use that flower, which I'm not sure I will. What about... I don't think that's going to work, but let me see. I think it's going to be too white. There goes all my stuff. But let's see if I just cut this. I think I got this out of the scrap bin at the scrap exchange, where you pick up stuff and get it a bag for $3. I think that's where that came from. Okay, that's kind of a mess. I don't have my fabric scissors in here either. They're in the living room, of course, where I do most of my stitching. So let's see if that goes back down on there and I fix that a little bit better. I don't know. I think that's just too white. I think it just is too much. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to work out. Okay, but I still might use the center of it. So I'm going to leave it there. What if I use some of this instead of that dark? Let me try. That makes it too. I don't know. That one's pinned. I don't think so. I think that blends too much together. Oh my goodness. My goodness, my goodness. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to work this out. What about fibers? What about that instead? What if I use fibers? That could work, maybe. Just let me cut a little piece off and see. Those little scissors. That's got a knot on it, so I don't want that part. Ooh, this stuff's messy. Let's move that. I don't know about that either. When I come back, you know I will have changed my mind completely about what I'm doing, because I always do. Okay, I don't like that. I do like the fibers, but I don't like, maybe I could just put a little, oh, how about if I did something like that? And let me unpin this and get this out of here and think about this for a minute. What if I kind of just went around the edges of this like this and left those petals there to show through. Let me get some more. I could have just used a long piece. There's some knots in this. There's another one. I don't like those knots. I don't want those. Wow, that stuff's messy. If you've watched my channel for any length of time, you know I don't like messy. I'm not good with messy either. But we'll see if I stitched that down like that. And then I left the under part of the flower there to show through. Let's see. That pin's too small. Let me find another one. Sorry for reaching over you. Let me put this in, get this down. Ouch. Like that. And then, where'd I put my center? Nope, that center I think is just too white. I'm going to have to come up with a different center. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out because I'm not going to do anything else with it. So let me change scissors. You can't see what I'm doing. Sorry. Are you still here even? Hello? Anybody still here? I wouldn't blame you if you left. Or at least speeded up the video to the end where you can see what I'm thinking now, because chances are I'll change my mind before I get this done. I usually come up with something different. But I am kind of liking this. I'm thinking it just might be what I do. I'll just do it a little better than this. I hope I can do it a little better. I still have quite a bit to do on here. Especially because I have to figure out what kind of a poem or whatever I'm going to put on here. I'm going to come, that's just too white. It just jumps right out at you. Oh, I got to find something else. It's just too much. I'm going to have a look through my wedding dress trims. I think I have a beige one that would look much better if I can find a center off of that. Oh, there's some cute little flowers here that I think I'll hold on to. And I would try to coffee dye this. Maybe I'll try. Those pretty little flowers, I don't want to lose those. Might find something to use them for a couple of them here. So, there. I think that's all I got out of that little thing, was those little flowers. Okay, so anyway, for right now, do I have anything I can stick in the center just to get an idea of how it's going to look? What do I have? Of course, I could bead the center. I might do that. I might just bead the center myself if I don't find something to use for the center. Nope. So that's too dark. That doesn't look nearly as white. Let me get one of these from down here at the bottom. Let's try this and see how it looks. That's better. I'm still not happy with it, but that's better. Come down just a little more so you can get a really good look. So, tell me what you think. Like I said, I'll do this better, and I'll trim up all these little edges that are hanging out here. And I will probably do my own. If I can't find any in another applique that's tiny to put there, I'll probably just bead it. But tell me what you think. Tell me what your thoughts are before I go to all that trouble of, that looks pretty good right there. I just need something tiny maybe. Before I go to all the trouble of doing this and then taking it all out again, tell me what you think. Do you think it has a possibility of looking okay? Or should I find something else or come up with another idea? I just really didn't want to thread. I might go around the edges of this flower here. I just didn't really want to do something I've already done, and it's about all I can come up with. I don't want to bead the whole thing. I would love to use lace on it, but I just don't have the right colors. So I might try dyeing some. I just don't know. Right now, this is what I'm thinking. So I'm not going to be working on it for until sometime next week. So if you have an idea for me, please let me know. Let me know what you think. And I had a thought at one time of just going around the whole thing with metallic thread and maybe not doing much of anything in the middle here, but I don't know. I just don't know. So Tell me what you think, and I'll be back next week. See, I did even find some of these. I'll show you these, but these are the wrong color. They're not purple. They're too pink. And these are too white. So I really just, that's too purple. So none of those worked that I had. So I gave up on that idea. That's why I didn't even show it to you. But, yeah, let me know if you come up with something that I could do besides this. What would you do if it was yours? Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for coming by and spending some time with me and watching me try to figure out what to do with this last flower. And please take care of yourselves. Be happy, be well, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.